Shit is colder than I thought it was gonna be. Cooler. Anyway, this is just a little funny story. When I was living in Arlington, Texas, and I had a Rottweiler. His name was Rock. And I had never, my whole life I was told it's not a good idea to play in the rain because you can catch pneumonia really easily. This is what the old folks told us when we was kids. So I never played in the rain. It was either I might have got caught in the rain, but I never played in the rain. So fast forward to hold on. Now going back to before I left Tennessee, and I was taking care of Talitha. There was this lady named Linda that I used to work with. Me and her became really good friends. And she moved into the same apartment complex that I lived in. And so one night when I went out to the club, I asked her to watch Talitha. That's how cool we had got to be. So one day we was talking on the phone, and she was talking about how she had let her kids play in the rain, and how some lady that we was working with, she let her child play in the rain. I was like, oh my gosh, she's crazy. Her child will catch pneumonia. She was like, no, it's not really that. It's not dangerous. It's just fine. As long as it's a warm rain. I was like, oh, okay. Just news to me. So, fast forward to Arlington, Texas. This one I had my townhouse. And I had Rock. And it was raining outside. And I was just looking at and that thought had popped into my head. I was like, I never actually played in the rain. I was like, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play in the rain today because I don't have anything else to do. I couldn't go out and hustle because it was raining and I didn't want to get wet. Crazy, right? So I took the dog, put his collar on, but not the leash though. And behind the townhouses, it was like a row of townhouses. Behind us, there was an alley that you drive into to get into the garage because the garage was in the back of the building, the back of the townhouses. So me and the dog went out into the alley and we played in the rain. Now to this day, I still don't understand how the dog knew that because I was playing, it was okay for him to play too. So I put on a pair of shorts and a white beater and my slides, and we went out in the alley and we played in the rain. We was jumping in puddles and shit. I'm jumping around in the alley, and the dog is jumping around in the alley too. And we stayed out there for a little minute, and then but the garage door was up, so after we finished playing in the rain, we came back into the garage. I dried him off. I had to dry him off because when his fur is wet, he runs around and rubs his nose because the side of his nose, I guess it itches or something, I don't know, when he's wet. And he was rubbing his nose in the carpet, and I didn't want him to do that. So I dried him off or whatever and went to my shower and everything. But that's what I did. I think I was about good 24, 25, maybe a good 26 years old. And it was my first time playing in the rain.